Every once in a while, I get questions like this about using Google Drive in your automations to post to Instagram. And this one I really thought was interesting because it goes one step further in asking about including the Instagram sound library sounds or trending sounds in those videos. So I thought, you know what, why don't we try to solve this together? We're going to take a look at this together, and you just might be surprised by the results. So if you want to look at how you can automate your Instagram postings and leverage the Instagram sound library, then grab your coffee or your drink of choice and meet me at the computer. Okay, so here we are at the computer, and I'm actually on my Podorable Finds Instagram account. You go into, say, one of your own reels and you look at the sound. I can see, like, these are the sounds. This is not a trending sound. Obviously, these are the videos that I do through AI. But there's really no way for you to search for trending sounds on desktop. So what we're going to do is go over to the phone. Okay, so now I actually did get a second phone. So here we go on Podorable Finds.
Mom left again. Mom left again. I'm guarding her favorite sock. It's my new mission.
So this was a sound from my video, but if you click on the trending in the upper right-hand corner, so you can see trending sounds. There's popular with your audience, but if you look at the trending,
good time. So come on, let's vibe a little.
Okay, so that's trending, popular with your followers. Let's.
Oh my God. So I'm the problem.
Okay, let's take a look at the videos that go with this.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So I'm the problem. Oh my God.
Okay, so this is kind of perfect for Podorable Finds. So you can save this or bookmark it, and you can even save the link. But the problem is the link is actually just going to be for a web page, not for the actual sound MP3 file. Now here we are in make.com. If we look in the upper right-hand corner, create new scenario, we're going to click this button, and then we'll be in our new scenario. We are going to actually, you know what, I'm going to rename it to begin with. It's this up in the upper left-hand corner. Let's call this drive to IG. There, that's fine. And then this big plus in the center of your screen, we're going to click that, and this is where we're going to add in Google Drive. So now normally I would start with tools and all of that, but for our sake, we're just going to click on Google Drive, and I'm going to show you my Google Drive. I've set up this folder. For test for make templates, test using IG sound, and playtime is the video. So let's take a look. So that's my puppy when he was just a puppy, just a small clip. There we go. So we'll use this and we'll pair it with a sound in Instagram. So here we go. That's what it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to search for files folders. Make sure it's your Google Drive connection. We did another video before on setting up your Google Drive connection, which is a little tricky, but it's okay. Choose the folder. So we've already know what the folder is. So it's this test for make. Yeah, I think this is it for make template. And then in here, it's going to be a test using IG sounds. We only got the one in there. So we're going to retrieve a file, obviously, and we're going to search. We're going to search within the file folder's names. And here, because we already know it's playtime is what it's called, we'll just say play. Perfect. And instead of searching for exact term, just search for the name containing this term. And see, before this, I would have normally put in like a Google Sheet, maybe with a list of different video titles, you know, gone through the increment function as normal, but for this is just for demo purposes. So now that we've found it, we have to actually download the file. So another Google Drive, download file. File ID we'll enter manually, but we just link it to the previous module here. There's only one other module, and we click in file ID and click OK. I'm going to move this over because I feel like that got cut off a bit. Now, if we just go from Google Drive, right, we download the file, and then now we put this into Instagram. Let's just see what happens, shall we? So it's Instagram for Business, and we'll do, it's a reel, it's a video, so it's create a reel post. So we'll click on that. Give it a second. So I've already got this hooked up to the Podorable Finds. The video URL will go to the download file from Google Drive, and we're going to look for the web content link or web view link. There it is. We'll click on either one of those, should be fine. So we'll just click on web view link. Captions, you can put in whatever captions. Again, if I had that Excel file, I probably would have had that already mapped out as I've done in previous videos. So there we go. So here it is, playtime. We make sure that that is shared, right? That's a shared folder. There, we're going to click a quick save, and then we're going to run it. So we can see what happens if we try to go from Google Drive directly to Instagram for Business. Just going to run this once. Download, and now it's going over through Instagram. Notice it takes a second. Instagram can be a little bit slower, but that wasn't too bad. So if we click on that little eyeglass, you can see, look, it's an error. Media upload has failed with an error code, da, 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 da. So you can't actually go directly from Google Drive into Instagram. You have to have an intermediary here, because Google Drive, they have all of these extra kind of security protocols, etc. They don't basically provide a clean link or one that Instagram can read. So they really don't play well together. But if you right click on that line, you have to put in an intermediary. Now I like to use Dropbox. And from here, what we'll do is we're going to upload a file. And we're going to choose a folder. I have a folder set up in Dropbox for this. It's going to be in my Podorable folder. And then I added this one test IG draft. It's just a dummy folder for now for this demo. And it just automatically maps to this Google Drive module. So it'll go into Dropbox, upload a file. So the next thing we need to do, now that we've got that in there, we need to get a link to share it. So we have to add in a module, which is going to be our Dropbox. Get a share link. So we've got to find that. Where the heck are you? Create a share link. Sorry, not get. So the file path, we're just going to use this file folder ID, link access level, max access, and that's all you really need to worry about with this. Now you can scroll through and see all of this. If there's a password, etc., you can put that in if you want. I don't think it'll work so well with Instagram for Business. But anyway, this is kind of what we get. Now we're going to go into the Instagram for Business because we need to update this module. Let me just kind of move this around a bit. So if we go in here, so we see this web view link, and we can change the caption as well. Let's see. So we're going to take out the web view link, and we're going to use this from the previous module. It's going to be where the heck are you? There we go. The download URL. So click on that download URL, and that's what will go into the Instagram for Business. And then we're just going to pop a quick save. And now, here's the Podorable Finds page. So we're going to go into Reels, and we can see that it's not there, right? Like the previous one that we ran, because it just didn't work. We got that error. But now if we run this, we will see it in our list. So it goes through all of these pretty darn quickly. Instagram can take a minute, right? Like that's just the way that it is. It's got to think about it. That's doing a lot of work in the back end, if you think about it. So to post. Now, why would you use Google Drive and then Dropbox? Well, it depends on if you're working with a team and you're sharing files within Google Drive. If you can all use Dropbox or one of these intermediaries, that's probably going to be a lot more efficient. Okay, so let's just click a quick refresh here. Oh, we're going to go into Reels because see, we had it so that it doesn't show on the main page, and here it is. There's no sound, right? If we click on this original audio at the top here, or actually we can do this. There's not much we can do with this. We can try to edit it, but you can't actually change the sound from in here. And once a video is live in Instagram, unfortunately, you can't post to drafts from an automation either. So even if you click on that original audio, there's nothing you can do to change this sound. Okay, so I have to go back to my phone to archive this video. So if you archive the video, then you can change the sound. So you can see that there's the sound is right there. And you can rename the audio, whatever, but you can't actually change it unless you archive it. So, and you know, you'll see your trending audio, etc. Now I did bookmark the one that I wanted, but you can't change it, right? But if you go into edit, like you're editing it, you can see here, you can archive, and then now it's in your archive folder. So if I click on this, you can see the audio unavailable. You can click replace audio, and then see at the bottom here, it says replace audio. But you can't get to, like, it's the for you or browse. Like those same options aren't available. And even if you try to search it, you won't find it. These are actual songs and not the trending audio that you would use. So you're kind of not dead in the water, but it's not really going to work so well for you to try to do it this way by archiving your video. So instead, I do have an alternate approach. Now, the easiest way to do the sound is to go into Canva, and we're going to click on mobile video. It really is. So now we've got that little video of my dog, of my puppy when he was a puppy, and we're just going to drag that right onto this screen. We just drag it from I've got it on my other screen, sorry, folder. And then we're just going to like stretch this out so it fits the full background. There we go. Now, that video that I recorded on my phone has the sound. So I'm going to drag that over as well. I'm not going to be as worried about the sizing, fitting, and all of that because I'm just going to extract the sound. So what I'm going to do, here we go. Just pause that. I'm going to just drag this timer over to about, oh, there it is, about where the sound began, and I can visually see that. It's right about, right about there. So what I'll do is then I can just, there we go. Then I can just split the screen. So right click, split page. And then what I can do is just delete everything before that. And I'll just drag this to about the end of when that's playing.
Oh my God. So I'm the problem.
There. And then I can just rinse and repeat. I'm just going to right click, split page, and then I'll delete the rest of this. There. And then I'm just going to back up. So then I can just going to trim it to exactly where I want it to be. There we go. So I can see visually, right? Like with that, the player is playing. So again, I can split page. And so that's helping me trim it. There we go. Now, what you can do from here is, let's make sure.
Oh my God. So I'm the problem.
I really like that sound, actually. I'm glad I found it. You can right click on here on the video and click extract audio. So now you can see that blue line in the bottom. That's just the audio. Do the same for the main one because there is a little bit of background sound. So I'm going to extract the audio and I'm just going to delete that. You just click delete. And now this one, I can see that it's slightly longer. I can just visually see that this is slightly longer. So I'm going to just change this playback speed, maybe a little slower, maybe 0.8. That's a little bit too long now. But you can just kind of play around with the, yeah, see, you can see how these are not quite aligned. So I can just change, again, the playback speed. Maybe I'll make it a bit faster, 0.85, maybe I think 0.9 might be 2.8. That's more or less right. Then I can delete this second clip, and now we've got it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So I'm the problem.
That's pretty cute. So now what you can do is just in the, I'm going to rename this, maybe second try, because this is our second try. And then I can download it. I can just download it. You can share it to Instagram from here as well, directly, but let's use we've already got the scenario. So we're going to download that and we'll go into our Google Drive now that it's downloaded, and we'll just drag it. I'm going to drag it from my folder on my other screen. So there it is, second try. And again, right there where you've got that, I'm going to just make sure that anyone with the link has it, just to make sure that nothing messes up with permissions. So now we are back in our make.com scenario. I'm just going to make this, there we go. I'm going to change a couple of things. So instead of the query being play, because we changed that, we're going to say second, because we know that it's second try is the name of it. And then here in our Instagram, we're going to maybe add in a nice caption here. Why are my toys, because he's playing, destroyed so quickly? There we go. That's pretty much it. We're going to not share to feed again at the bottom, and then we're just going to click a save. There we go. And since I've already deleted the other one from my page, there we go, click a save on that. This should be the only one that shows up. So now we'll just run it once. So it's in Google Drive, right? So we've got the download file. It's going to upload it to Dropbox in this module. Then Dropbox is going to create the share link to go to Instagram for Business. And we'll just kind of let this bake for a second while it goes through. But we definitely need to have that intermediary. Some other intermediaries, like I said, there's AWS S3, there's some other ones that you might want to use, but you need to have that something in between. I could have downloaded this to Dropbox as well and removed these Google Drive folders. But if you need it, you need it. So that's what we've got. Or if you don't want to use Dropbox, if you want to use something else. We're just letting this bake, and I'm afraid that this might be cutting off on the screen. But anyway. And it's really thinking about it. It must be, it's just because it's a slightly bigger file now that it has the sound on it, I'm guessing. The trouble is with the sound, this is this will be in Instagram as a different sound, not the one that is attributed to the one that we've lifted, right? So there we go. Finally, it's done. Sometimes it does take a minute. Now, if we come back in here, see, it's not in our posts. I'm going to click a quick refresh. We're going to go back into Reels. And here it is. On mute.
So I'm the problem.
See,
oh my God.
There, we'll just mute that. So we see it's 21 seconds ago. We can edit this from here. I might add in a few hashtags and whatnot, but this is how you can do it. It's a little bit cumbersome, right? I don't know if it really makes sense to use the Instagram sounds in an automation, but if you're working on a team, let me see, for fun. If you're working on a team and collaborating, you may want to do that. So that's pretty much it. I really like it. I'm going to keep it there. And then, you can do whatever other editing that you want. So you can check it out on my Adorable Finds Instagram account as well. So here we go. And this scenario I will have available in the description. So there you have it. Instagram itself has some really strict guidelines in terms of the types of links that it can actually use as an upload file. So unfortunately, Google Drive, because of the heightened security, doesn't really allow for that. They don't really play well together. So that's why we need to have an intermediary. I really like to use Dropbox, but that's just me. You've got loads of different choices as well. Now, in terms of using the Instagram sounds, it may be fine if you want to just use a sound as the background or if you're creating your own sounds. But if you're looking for those trending sounds and get that attribution to get your video pushed through based on attributing it to these trending sounds, then you might be better off just taking your posting and going directly into the Instagram app and adding your sound from there. Now, of course, a lot of this has to do with copyright laws, etc., but there really is no easy solution to this unless you don't really care about the attribution and you just really like the sound and you want to use it. If you found this video helpful, it would help my channel out a whole lot if you would hit that subscribe button and, of course, the little bell icon so you don't miss future videos. If you have your own questions about any sort of automation, whether it's social media or for streamlining your business, then please do leave a comment below. Let's create something together. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, happy automating.